Hey everyone, the Great Dino Ranger here again, back with another review. Today is going to be a double review. I have two things I'm going to be reviewing today. Two things I just got today, as a matter of fact. But we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Primal Attack Soundstrike Majungasaurus and Irritator. So these were two figures I've always been on the lookout for ever since they were shown that they are here in the US. So I've been really hyped to finally get my hands on these, and today happened to be my lucky day. So we'll just take a brief look at the packaging. We've already looked at this packaging a whole bunch of other times. So just a quick little spin around. Both packaging are the same, just different dinosaurs. So let's get them open. So here we have both of these awesome figures in hand and out of the box. And first impressions, they are really, really, really cool looking figures. And they feel really good in hand too. And they're great size too, considering, well, these are actual sizes compared to the actual human figures. So this is actually really good. Briefly taking a look at the Irritator first. Obviously, this is another Spinosaur. This is our third Spinosaur figure we've gotten from Mattel. First one was Baryonyx, second was Suchomimus, and the third one was Spinosaurus, and now the fourth is Irritator. Yeah, and it's about the same size as the Baryonyx. This Spinosaur lived in, I think, Brazil, somewhere in South America, I believe. Yeah, it was a fish eater as usual. But yeah, the detail on this animal is incredible. It's really great. I love the sails on here. I love the color scheme, very aquatic. Yeah, the detail on here is amazing. Look at that head, very crocodilian-like, I will say. So yeah, I really like it. A lot of people don't really like it, but I do, because, well, it kind of gives it that fierce, aquatic, crocodilian look. Of course, the Jurassic Park dinosaurs aren't supposed to look accurate. They are genetically modified, so this isn't really supposed to look accurate since it's a Jurassic World toy, but it is fine with me. A lot of detail inside the mouth, great texture on the tongue. The teeth are painted good, and I love the way the teeth look, and they look just like a crocodile's. Yeah, it's really good. I love the color in here. I love the crocodilian-like scales on the belly here. Yeah, really, really neat figure. Highly recommend this one. I recommend both of them. I even love the little sail at the end of the tail there. It's really good. So, articulation-wise, it can open and close its mouth. Its hands can move back and forth, and they can pivot in and out. The feet can rotate 360 and can pivot in and out. So yeah, that's good. And we'll take a look at the action gimmick when I'm finished with the Majungasaurus. So taking a look at this Majungasaurus, is another Abelisaur, which is the same family as the Carnotaurus. So this is our second Abelisaur. First was the Carnotaurus, obviously. It'd be cool to get a Rugops from Mattel. I think that would be really nice. I've always wanted a Jurassic Park Majungasaurus for a long time. I think like even before the first Jurassic World came out. So, but love the colors. Really nice. Obviously this dinosaur did live in Madagascar. And this is a very quite accurate looking Majungasaurus. Looks really good. I love all the quill spikes on the bottom of the tail and at the edge of the ankles and then on the throat. Really nice. And you got the famous Abelisaur scoots all over the back, even the neck. Got some bumps on the head, because in real life this would all be keratin. Same thing that our fingernails are made out of. And you got the famous horn at the top. Though in this one, make Mattel's version it more like a, it's more like a crest than an actual horn, but that's fine. And you got the really wide head, because that's an actual trademark for Majungasaurus. This guy was meant for gripping onto prey rather than slicing it and breaking it. like that of T-Rex. Yeah, really good detail in the creases and the belly, all over the head. Look at all the amazing scale detail. Yeah, I love the color on this guy. And obviously for articulation, the mouth can open. Very good detail in there. Teeth are painted good. So yeah, this is an amazing figure. So articulation wise, the mouth can open and close. The arms, these ridiculously small arms, can move. Well, actually, they can surprisingly move on this figure when they probably couldn't even move in real life. Because this guy always used its legs for speed and its head for attacking. So, but anyways, the arms can rotate. All right, they can move its arms front and back and pivot in and out. I'd actually be okay even if Mattel didn't even allow the arms to move. They're just sculpted on there, but that's a cool little plus. So the arms can move and the legs, I'm going to tell you at first, can move 360 and then they can pivot in and out. Now, a lot of people were complaining about the stance of the Majungasaurus. I'm not. I think it looks okay. As long as mine stands, which it was a little bit ago, it's a plus for me, so I like it. So yeah, very, very, very awesome figure. Okay, so we're going to briefly go over the action gimmick of these sound strikes. For the Irritator, or actually mostly any of the theropod carnivorous dinosaurs from this line, basically you hold down the feet, and with the tail you can move it up and down or left to right. So yeah, that was the Irritator gimmick, and the sounds, I love the sounds. I heard a lot of Spinosaurus sounds in there from Jurassic Park 3, so that's really cool. Really wish they could have had at least Spinosaurus sound effects for the electronic baryonyx figures from Mattel instead of making it a T-Rex, but that's fine. But I'm glad that this is a Spinosaurus, and it gives me hopes that when they happen to make another baryonyx figure in the future, hopefully they'll either use Spinosaurus roars or at least take some baryonyx roars from the movies. But other than that, the sounds are really nice. Now for the Majungasaurus, the same thing. Hold down the legs, pull the tail up and down, left and right for all that thrashing action. Alright, so the sounds are great. I know I did hear an Indominus Rex sound effect in there. That's alright. And then a lot of it was reused Triceratops sound effects. At least that's what I heard. Or either Triceratops or Pachyrhinosaurus. One of those two. But it actually works good for a Majungasaurus. And again, this guy's never appeared in a movie, so I guess that's okay if they can just take sounds from other animals. Alright, and the final thing about this review, we are going to do some size comparisons. So first we're going to start with the Majungasaurus, and we're going to compare it with an action figure, human figure. Here we got Owen. Pretty good size, very accurate to the real thing, so that's good. Other member of the Bilosaurids that Mattel has made, and is the famous Carnotaurus, which did appear in the films. So they work really good together. The Irritator. So we're going to compare it with the human figure. And they scale up pretty nicely together. Through the baryonyx, here I got the one from Camp Cretaceous. And they are around the same size. even though the Irritator's pose is making it slouch down a little bit, but they're a pretty good size. Dual attack Suchomimus. Of course, this is standing up on its hind legs, and I don't even think the top of the head is even all the way in frame, but you get the idea how big it is. So that's cool. And then finally, last but not least, the Spinosaurus. This is the battle damage one. I do not own the Legacy Collection, nor do I need to, but here it is next to the Spinosaurus and it is absolutely dwarfed by it. But yeah, great sizes compared to each other. So guys, that's just about to wrap it up for this quick review. Hope you guys like it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again for another review.